Hi everyone, let's talk about friendship. And the real reason that I chose this topic is because I've never really experienced what it is to really have genuine friendship, real down to earth friendship. I mean, person that you trust with your life and you can lay your head on the block for. I've never really had that. I have associates, yes, and users. But never real genuine friendship. I'm a very down to earth person, very jovial, very caring, very loving, very sympathetic, very kind hearted, very trustworthy, with a tender, soft heart. And people always take my kindnesses for weakness. Sometimes I wish that I could change, but that is just how I am. People tend to just come around me because of what I can do for them, what I can give, and the benefits of my friendship. I often wonder why, because I can never use anybody. If I'm not going to be real with you, it makes no sense. I can never use anyone. But people tend to use me on a daily basis, over and over again, regardless of what I do for them, regardless of my realness, and regardless of the type of person they see that I am. It doesn't really matter to them. From they get what they want, that is it. I can never do that to someone or to anybody. I can never do that. It's best I keep my distance and they stay at their distance also, if so be the case. I can never do that. But everyone is not going to be the same as you or the way you want them to be. I have my fair share of well-learned lessons from so-called friends, person that I eat and drink with, person that I work with, person that I go out on the limb for, person that I would take a bullet for. You know, the whole works, because that's just how I am when I call somebody my friend. I'm defenders of the earth where my friends are concerned. And anything they go through, I go through. Anything they feel, I feel. But it never works out. People just tend to use me. I'm not afraid to say it. Yes, people tend to use me. Every angle I turn, whether it be work or otherwise, people tend to use me. Enough time you question God. Why did you have to give me such a soft heart for people to walk over me, for people to use me? And then them just turn on and me, laugh like it's a mockery. I always often ask that question when I'm alone. But my grandmother always used to tell me, God rest our soul, do good and good will always follow you. And no matter what people do to you, never stoop to their level. Continue to show kindness and to do good. And so I always follow the little advice that she gave to me. But, when I look at it, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, because knowing how far you'll go for these people and what you will do for them, what you have done for them, and to find out in the end that they were only using you to go where they want to go and to reach where they want to reach, it is unfair. But karma will eventually get everybody. That is how I look at it. Karma will eventually get anybody. So, as I say, I can't use people still. And if I'm going to use people, it's best I stay away from people. Because you're going to use people because you see how vulnerable they are towards you. which shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Everybody have feelings. Everybody have feelings. Everybody have blood running through their veins. Some people don't have water, and some people have blood. We all have blood running through our veins. And the same feelings where you have, me have it too. And the same way you're gonna feel if I do you wrong is the same way I'm gonna feel if you do me wrong. But I realize people are heartless. People are heartless. When it comes to other people, they are heartless. They don't really care what you feel, what you're going through, as long as they are alright. If you're hungry and you take the last plate of food that you have and give them and them belly full, them just want to say them alright. Them now look back on you and say to you, say, so what you gonna eat? You have the last money in your pocket and your rent can't pay, your bills can't pay, you give it to them. They're not going to turn around and ask you, how are you going to pay your bills as long as they are alright? Yet them say you're them a friend. You sleep on the floor and give them your bed so that they can be okay. And they still they'll turn around and look down on you on the ground and ask you, are you comfortable? Are you okay? As long as they are. You take the shoes off your foot and place it on theirs, and you're walking around without shoes, and they're not going to turn to you and ask you, is the floor cold? Is the floor hot? Is the floor cold? Are you good? They're not going to ask you that, because guess what? They have shoes on their foot and they can walk and go freely where they want to go. So who care about you? I'm just giving some typical examples of how people really are and their mindsets. But what I take for comfort most of the times is God sent His only Son to die for our sin. And He did nothing. And mankind turned on and crucified Him. After Him heal the sick, feed the hunger, raise the dead, Him do all kind of something. And when they get where they want, Him still end up crucifying Him. So I always look at life this way. Who do I think I am for them not to do the same or even worse? So I get my consolation from that. I always get my consolation from that. And no matter what people have done to me, no matter what they have done, I still open my heart. I still do. Because even now, lately, I had a friend. He was a male friend. We worked together. Man, I took him as a friend. I would encourage him on a daily basis. I won't talk about what we discuss or his issues or his problem, but I went all out for this young man, trying to guide him, trying to protect him, trying to help him to understand some things that was happening to him. And because he wanted more of a friendship, because he felt that he was in love, can't stop people's feelings and can't stop them from feeling how they want towards me. But at the end of the day, I said to him, listen, we are only friends and we can only be friends, because I'm not single. I live at home with my fiance and I have a child, so it's not like we can go beyond the friendship. And it was the worst thing that I ever done, because this young man turned right around. He turned right around on me, and boy, did he light a heap of coal on my head, and I didn't expect it. Because as I said before, we were friends. I had one sweetie I share with him. We have one juice, we split it in half. You understand? Anything I have, I share with him. Anything he has, he share with me. But because I couldn't give him what he wanted, he then turned around on me. And I was looking at that and I was saying no. But I turned to him, and I said to him, this cannot be friendship. It wasn't friendship to begin with, because if that was the case, and I just seem to tell you that we can't go behind our friendship relationship to what you wanted, and you really turn your back on me like that. Some things that young man said, it broke my heart in a million pieces, because I did not expect that. And but I kind of sit back and I realize that it's just the way of the world. It's just who people are, and I cannot change it. I cannot change nothing about people. I cannot change an individual from the mindset they have, the mind frame that they have, the thinking, the thoughts, the heart that they have. I cannot change it. I can only continue to be who I am. And I am a good friend. I am a very good friend. You understand? I'm not a pretender. I'm a good friend. I'll go out the limb for people that I get close with. And that is the thing that always hurts me. That is the thing that always ends up hurts me. Because I'm too real, and I'm too genuine, and I'm too soft-hearted. But as I said, it's the way of the world, and I cannot change it. Individuals have to change themselves. We all have to change ourselves somewhat and adjust ourselves. And I'm not going to stop from being kind-hearted or open to anyone, but I kind of have this trust issue where I withdraw myself. And I'm not open as I used to be because I'm afraid. I can tell you I'm very afraid. I'm fearful. I'm fearful of people. I have been through too much with people. And when you look and say, I have done nothing wrong, all I did was goodness. And this is what I'm getting. This is where it has placed me. So it's kind of hard and it's kind of fearful. I admire others who have a real genuine friendship. I admire them every day, and I wish to God that I at least had one friend that was like that. Every day I pray, and I wish I had one friend like that. But it never worked out. But as I said, I admire the persons that have real genuine friendship, because trust me, it's something good. It's great to have somebody who you can look to, who you can vouch for, and they can vouch for you. It's really good. But for those who have such a friendship, just continue to hold on to that. For those who don't and have experience like mine, don't let this stop you from being who you are. Continue to be the sweet souls that you are, because it's not going to fall on your head, it's going to fall on theirs. So just continue to be who you are. Never let anybody change you. Never let nobody change you, or no situation change you. Just continue to be who you are. So, okay, my darlings, my beauties and my beast, you can if you wish to speak about anything whatsoever or your experience, you can always share. I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen because, as I said, it's open diaries, and we're not here to be judgmental about anything or anybody. So that's it for now. So just keep liking, keep subscribing, and I'll see you around.